That's too nasty.
You, dollar, you.
Sign. I see sign.
Keep in mind, everybody rolling, they gon' ride when it's time. If you hit they line and they don't pick up, there's a sign.
All right. Thank you guys for joining the CyntSaidIt podcast show on another video. Before I get started, I want to say thanks to all my day one subscribers, my members that have joined the channel. I really appreciate you guys because you all do not have to be members and you all are loyal members. I appreciate that. I love my day one subs, my new subscribers. I see y'all coming in. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you. This is a very special interview, long overdue. When I tell you this interview part 2, because this special guest of mine is no stranger to the CyntSaidIt podcast show. He's no stranger, okay? I wanted to do this different because normally I would go live and do my interviews, but I didn't want any distractions and get thrown off on what the topic at hand is. Like a lot of times I forget what I'm going to do when I go back and watch, and I'm like, man, hold up. I meant to do this. I meant to say that. So yes, without further ado, you guys, I do want to bring up my special guest, who's also the co-star in the new series out now on Amazon Prime called Peaches, Mr. Donald Wayne Brown Jr., aka Bone to me. Okay, let me get him to the stage. Okay.
What's up?
Welcome. It is good to have you once again. You are not a stranger to the CyntSaidIt podcast show. Let the people know, introduce yourself, and let them know who you are once again.
What's up? I'm Donald Wayne Brown Jr. Okay. And you can follow me on IG at the real Donald Wayne Brown Jr. and Facebook, Donald Wayne Brown Jr. How y'all feeling?
There you go. Listen, I've been watching you and your beautiful wife, Carlette, who's also an actress. When I say y'all like the power couple, the motivation for in the acting world for me. Like, y'all don't know, I talk about y'all all the time. Listen, let me tell you something. I remember when you guys first started on your journey. And we're not even gonna go too much into that because I know that we talk about that on the last one. We talk about the journey, but just give the people a little background on how you ended up in Atlanta.
Well, do you want to take it back from when we left Texas to go to LA?
Yep.
Yeah. So we left. So me and my wife, we left Dallas and we moved to LA, and we spent about 8.5 years in LA studying the craft, doing work, learning the game, learning the business. Of course, ups, downs, lows, highs, all of that good stuff. And then one day my wife had a vision, I would say a vision. And she was just like, "Oh, we're gonna be in Atlanta." And I was like, "Man, I ain't leaving LA. I love LA. I'm not leaving." And she was like, "All right, I'm just telling you, this is the vision that I see." So I want to say that was like early on in the year. So maybe like February, right, of 2020, 2019. One of them, I can't even remember. I just know she said she had a vision. So then later that year, we started like actually looking, and yeah, we ended up moving to Atlanta in 2020. So I was like, it's crazy. She's seen it, and I was like, nah. But that's what it is. That's what ended up happening. So, and then here we are in Atlanta. We've been out here for about 5 years now. it'd be actually it was 5 years in this October. So
And
yeah.
it's funny that you said that Colette had a vision. Your wife had a vision because the last time you guys were on my show and I was interviewing you guys, I also had a vision. I shared the
Hmm.
vision with you guys, but at the time, you guys could not tell me that my vision had actually came true. So I can now share what that vision
Uh-huh.
was with the audience because they didn't know at the time, and I didn't even
Hmm.
know at the time. So my vision was that I shared it with you all that I
Hmm.
saw you guys at Tyler Perry's studio,
Yeah.
and not knowing that you guys
Hmm.
had booked a Jazz Man's Blues. When
Correct.
I say that, and it's the reason why I brought that up is because when you said your wife Colette saw the vision for you guys to be in Atlanta, and then I saw that vision of you guys being at Tyler Perry Studios, and you guys actually did book that role, and there's more to come. I see that vision. So this
Oh
is
yeah,
this is
absolutely.
this is why if people don't understand. I'm a firm believer of visions, dreams, all that, and manifestations and all that. How do you
Absolutely.
feel about that? How does that make you feel?
It made me feel great. It's like it's crazy because you can visualize almost anything, whether it be good or bad. And it's like you have that power to make those visions a reality. And you just have to do the work to get there. And you start to see stuff align for you when you start moving in those directions. So I love it. It's just like it's reprogramming your mind to focus on the positive and not the negative, which we so often do. So it's just yeah, it's a great thing. I love it.
I love it too. I love it. I'm so happy. Let's take it back a little bit when you guys were in California because
Hmm.
I know that even so now Colette has given you this vision that she has, and now we need to try to make our way to Atlanta. Um, and you, on the other hand, you want to stay in California because you love it there. I get it. I love it there too. I love
Right, right.
California. So I understand it's hard. What was the difference between being in Atlanta, being in California, and now that you've transitioned, you guys are now in Atlanta. What is the difference in as far as the opportunities that you guys
Mm.
are seeing yourselves in? Do you see yourself getting more opportunities now than you did in California?
Yes, I would say, especially like when we first got out here, um, we was having auditions like crazy for almost everything. I remember the reboot of the game was going on, and I probably went in for about 4 or 5 times for that. Like I was having crazy auditions. But of course, the pandemic came. Well, we was actually in the middle of the pandemic, and that was right before they wanted people to start getting the vaccinations and all of that. So um, it slowed down because of that and the strike. But yeah, I would say we've had more opportunity out here, and also more of, I would say, a community. We've met more people that's like, oh well, let's just do it. Let's not wait. Or we can film this, or we can shoot this, or more creatives that want to work together. You get that camaraderie. Not that you didn't have it in LA. It was just like a different level. So yeah.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it. And speaking of now, we on the subject of different uh roles, okay, that, and I've seen a lot of your work. I may not say a lot of say anything, but I'm trust me, I'm seeing, I'm watching, and I want my audience to see some of your um work as well. So I'm gonna play one of the characters that you're playing in this role here, and we're gonna discuss it.
Okay.
This is James Russell reporting on our city and her crimes. I'm here at a local car wash talking to the car wash hustler. You got quite the operation son up here for yourself. Tell me, what is really going on down here?
I'm a businessman, man. What the fuck you think going
Cut.
on, man? I'm out here trying to come up, man.
Cut.
What?
You can't use that type of language on television.
What language? What you talking about?
Fuck.
Fuck what?
You can't say fuck on television.
Fuck that, man. Look, you the one that came over here and wanted me to do an interview. You can't tell me how to talk, man. Look, y'all need to hurry up. I got shit to do.
Well, I got shit to do also,
all right then. Hurry up, man. Hey, get off me, man.
Okay. This is James Russell reporting on our city
What's up,
and
man?
her crime.
Hey, look, man, I got to go. Y'all need to go to commercial or find somebody else, all right? Come on, man. What's up, baby? Hey, man, look, man, I ain't seen you in a long time, man. What's up, man? Come here, man.
Stop this one. Wait a minute. Okay. Now, let me tell you why I pulled that one out of a lot of the stuff that let me tell you, that is one of my all-time favorite movies. You hear me?
Mine too. That's why we did it.
With Mike Epps. And this, man, listen. Let's talk about that. What made you jump into that character?
Because it was just like, so for one, like you said, that's one of my favorite movies too. I quote that movie all the time throughout the day. Even me and the wife, we'd be quoting the scene where him and the wife at the table when he had found them diamonds and he had pulled it out.
Yeah.
We can get a small country with this, right? So it was just like, let's just do it. Like my brother Greg, he always like, let's just do it. So we went out there, filmed it, him, me, and my sister April. She was behind the camera. So we just went out there and filmed it. And it was an easy character to jump into because, like I said, I love that movie. So it was a no-brainer to jump into it.
Yes, absolutely. This is what I also wanted to ask you. You know, what was acting always like your dream to do, or like did you have, you know how some people say, well, this is not where I plan to be, but I ended up here. Is that something that you always wanted to do, was act?
I knew it would be something entertaining. I didn't necessarily know it was going to be acting. I remember being maybe 5 or 6 and being in my room, and maybe older than that actually. Being in my room and having my own vision of like the lights, the camera snaps, like, and mind you, I'm only probably about 6'5", somewhere in there. I ain't never been to at that point, no red carpets, no events like that, hearing people cheering and clapping and stuff like that. I haven't never seen that at that time. But in that vision, that was clear as day. It was the camera snaps, the lights, you could hear people cheering and stuff like that. So I didn't know it was going to be acting. I just knew it was going to be something entertaining wise. But I remember growing up, we would reenact the Wiz almost every Sunday. I don't know. I know my people got tired of seeing them do it, but we will reenact the Wiz. My brothers and my sisters, we all reenact the Wiz. Me and my sister would fight over who gonna be Michael, the Scarecrow. She'd be hot. And I'm like, she's like, you did it the last 5 times. Let me be Scarecrow, right? But I remember doing that, and that was just fun. So I think that was probably the first spark of um acting. Was that?
Yeah, that's dope. Now, you know, some people, before they get on set and jump into character, they have like certain techniques that they use or different things that they do to kind of release the stress or whatever is going through their mind before they hop into character on the set. What do you do? What do you do to hop into that your character?
Music is a big thing for me. I love music. So it really depends on the character that I'm playing. Depends on that music that I pick depends on the character that I'm playing. If I'm playing something that's like high energy or like intense and more of a villain or a bad guy, I'm gonna pick some music that coincides with that, and then do my own character work, my own character study in my mind about this character, my backstory, and then I talk to the character with the character about the emotions that that character needs from me to bring forth like the performance, because that's a real thing. Like you connect with those parts, so then you just bring it forward. That and that's what I do. Find some music, talk. I break down the script and just go to work. And sometimes it's just like it's a no brainer. It just comes with the character. Like with great writing, you pretty much have everything that you need. Now you have to do is your job as the actor and bring it to the screen.
Yeah, I get it. I get it because I mean I played my first role in a series and I totally get
Hey,
it. And say, let me ask you this. You know, speaking
hmm
of that, so like when you first get a script in your hand, and again, because again, you're right, it depends on the writing, you know, as well. If it's a good, you know, how do you know that this is the right role for you once you get that script in your hand? Do you look at the script and you're like, wait, hold on, well, I don't know about this, or do you, you know?
yes. So I learned early that you can't really judge the character, because once you start to judge it, it kind of disconnects you from even being able to connect in general. Now, of course, you know there's things that you don't want to play or do just based on who you are as an individual, and I think that should always be respected. So there's certain things that I don't want to play, but when I see certain characters, I'm like, oh, this gives me something different to play with. I haven't had an opportunity to play. So like the character that I play in Peaches is something totally different from other stuff that I played. So I was like, it was a challenge. That's how I knew it. Once I read it, I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait to bring this character to life. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's in when before we even get to the trailer of Peaches and get to talking about Peaches, I have another clip that I
hmm
wanna show everyone. And this is another character that you stepped into that everybody
Yeah.
is familiar with. And
Okay.
hey, this is also another one of my favorite ones. Character that you're playing on this one. We're gonna discuss this a little bit, and then we're gonna jump on
hmm
it. Let's get to it
This
then.
shit has got to
Let's
end.
go.
Rashad, this isn't the right time to step to me right now, okay?
I'm here to finish this once and for all.
Whoa. You don't fucking give me orders.
Look, I ain't even gonna hold you up. So let's just put all the cards out on the table right here, right now.
No bullshit.
No bullshit. See, I know who you are, James. And I know you set up the robbery at the club that resulted in me killing the man. Alphonse. Yeah. You're nothing but a fucking dope dealer that can handle the heat that I can put on you.
Is that a threat?
See, I'm finally starting to face the truth about who you are, James. Or should I say Ghost?
The fuck is Ghost?
I was in denial for a long time. But not anymore. See, the assistance that you brought towards my campaign just hasn't added up to the cost. So, you and me, we're no longer. You understand me? We're done.
Or what?
Or I'll go to the press and I'll tell them about your past.
If I were this man you seem to think I am, what's to stop me from killing you right here, right now?
Because if a man like you were gonna kill a man like me, you would have done it. But the truth of the matter is, I'm too high profile for you to fuck with. You ain't gonna do shit, boy.
I don't know what you heard about me. And quite frankly, I don't give two fucks. But whatever person is in your fucking ear, they got it wrong. I don't make threats. If I had any intention of killing you, Rashad, you would never see it coming. You would simply, I don't know, disappear like a ghost. But lucky for you, I ain't the nigga I used to be. Get the fuck out of my place of business. You are right about one thing, though. We are done. Officially fucking done. You'll read about my next move in tomorrow's paper.
right, all right. Look
Gold.
at it. You, when I say, let me tell you something. Before I get into anything else, that was amazing acting. I like
Thank
that.
you.
I mean, that was there. That was right there. It was perfect.
Thank you.
Uh, so let's talk about that for a few minutes. What
Hmm.
made you jump into Ghost's character, James?
Okay, so um,
Were you auditioning, wanting to audition?
it was it was a thing to show just a little bit more range with having a character that's more grounded. Like there wasn't a lot of movement. It was very still. Like even when you watch the actual show, um, and Amari Hardwick plays Ghost, you can see how grounded he is. So that was something that we both was like, let's just do something different. That was Eric Davis in the scene with me, and yeah, we was just like, let's do something different. Like, do something that's just as powerful without having a whole bunch of uh. There's no screaming. You don't have to get loud. You can have the same effect and just bring it in, right?
Yeah.
I had an acting coach tell me, um, he said, "You're feeling 100, but you're showing 10." Or I think that's how he said it. You're feeling 100, but you're showing 10%. And it's like you don't have to be that loud all the time. You can bring everybody in. So
Good.
yeah.
I like that. I like that. Now let's, moving forward, because see, I see it's like every time you drop something, it's just like it gets better and better and better. It's like
Hmm.
I can't even explain it. It's like you can see the progression. Like is that you getting more comfortable in who you are as an actor?
Hmm. Absolutely. That and life. Life is the greatest teacher. I heard Viola Davis say that, and it's 100% facts. Like life teaches you a lot, and
Yeah.
you can learn a lot just by being quiet and then watching
Yes.
people. And
Yes.
as our people watch anyway, but as an actor, it's like a natural gift from the universe. Like you could look out and you can see this person that's struggling with anything, or this person that's the happiest that you ever seen, or this person that got this little tick about them, or like the microaggressions that you might see in somebody's face when they do something different, or if they're offended by something, like everything. So it's
Yeah.
just like I said, life you can learn a lot. So it's definitely a progression because of that. Um, and then of course, going to acting classes sometimes helps keep that engine going. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like when
Yeah.
there's no times, there's no auditions, or there's no bookings.
Yeah.
Um, and then you can study. You can learn from your peers. You can learn from the people that came before you, like by watching movies and
Oh
watching
yeah.
series and other
Oh
people.
yes.
Right? There's a lot you learn from Denzel. I'm watching Sylvester Stallone right now. Tulsa King is amazing. Like he's amazing as an actor. But it's a lot of people so that you can
Yeah.
learn from.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with that. And again, because I see every you know every stepping stone that you guys are even Colette. Like I see you guys now getting on to the new series on Amazon
Hmm.
Prime right now. It's out.
Hmm.
Peaches. When we finish this video, when I drop this video and the CyntSaidIt podcast show, see this interview. I'm gonna play this trailer. We're gonna talk about this trailer. We're gonna get into Peaches because
Uh-huh.
I've already watched it a few times already, and I'm just like, wait, like, yeah, this is gonna be it right here. So
Yeah.
yeah, let's get in. Let me drop the trailer for Peaches now. Let's take a look at Peaches now.
Authorities say they're investigating a viral pneumonia outbreak, and there's speculation that it could be linked to a SARS virus that killed hundreds of people in 2000.
Chinese officials have arrested several people for spreading fake news online about the viral spread of pneumonia in the city.
task force to help lead the U.S. response to this outbreak.
We are right now in a very active containment mode.
Relative calm in markets and indeed record highs. Stock markets in the US and Europe have plummeted. It's been the worst week for equities since the financial crisis.
Worldwide this morning, growing concern over a growing health crisis.
Man, listen.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell you, when I say Peaches had so many messages in there for me, like when I watched it, I immediately I was like, man, there's somebody out in the world right now going through that. That's Peaches. There's somebody out in the world right now is Peaches right now. You understand what I'm telling you? Like, it was so much in it. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. So you played and you played a dirty cop in here. Let's start. You played a real dirty cop in here. How did you feel about playing that role, and how did you get in character?
Like I said, I wanted something different, just to showcase the range. Like I never really played a super villain type of character, right? I did slightly in uh contention, and so it was like, let's try something different, right? And so when Ryan Gibbons, that's the director, writer, producer, he he was like, I finally got something for you, because he's also the writer and producer of Atlanta 10.0 and 10.2, which connects with Peaches. So y'all gotta check that out. That's on Tubi. And
Yeah, I
Amazon
saw
Prime.
it. Yeah.
You just saw it? So you saw the connection? Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. And so he was like, I finally got something for you. All right, you want me playing a dirty cop? I'm like, all right, let's get it. All right. So I do the audition. It was late. It was late. And the white Carlet was like, listen, you gotta hurry up. I'm tired. So we knocked out the audition, right? And what's crazy, right? Because we had been going back, we had a lot to do that day. So we was both drained. So we do the audition, and I was so tired I forgot to edit it. So I didn't even edit that first part out when she said that. Like, she was just like, all right, hurry up, let's get this last take so I can go to bed. It's still it was in the one that I sent to him, right? So I knock it out. I sent it to him. He was like, "Oh yeah, for sure. This is it." So, getting into the character, I was just like, I did an intense backstory, right? Like I went really deep into what could create a character like that, his mindset that will make him do some of the things that he does. I was like, what would that be like? And using the visualization, it was like, man, I had to go to a place that was really dark in order to be able to bring that type of energy up and out. And then like I said, I use music. I listen to some DMX. DMX had that raw, that grit. So I would listen to some DMX and just really get in the mindset of Officer Flip.
Yeah, man, because Officer Flip was something else, and and even Peaches, I know Peaches' mom. Peaches' mom was one of our leads in the role, but she ended up, I think, because of her filming with you guys, she was with her daughter at the time. When I say the Ty Cruz, who played Peaches, she is phenomenal as well. She's when I say a great actress, I loved her.
Absolutely.
When I say she got right in there and she killed it. She
Absolutely
killed it. and I love that role, and I'm looking for more to see her in that role. I see that series going places. I see spinoffs from it because
Yeah.
you still got to get to the backstory of how did she get to having to
Yeah.
even be in that situation to have to be stripped or not stripping but prostitute. Because I would have thought that why wouldn't she just go get on the pole rather than get out there and trying to hook
Right.
prostitute? That was not in my mind. I was like, why don't she just? I would have just went and got on the pole before I got out there trying to work my way
Yeah.
around the streets like that. So it was all that, and I was just like, you know what, man, but you just imagine how many people out there that are really like her right now going through shit like that.
Yeah, and that's the reality.
It's a
It's like
reality. It's really a
it's real.
reality. Being a single
Yeah.
parent that she was, trying to do the best that she could, wasn't trying to give up, get an eviction notice on the door, trying to deal with that. It was just one trigger of events after the next. And then you
Right.
had the dirty cop flip your ass. Kept
Oh,
your
flip
foot on her damn neck, like, and
out
her
the
friend
gate.
told her, don't get no pimp. Don't. She had kind of laid some rules down. And she went right into doing what the damn friend told her not to do.
Ain't that crazy? It's crazy because life be like that. You get the information and then it might go sideways, and that's kind of what it was.
Yes, yes. So, talk to me about the writer now. Do you see him? Do you see more future projects with him? Um, After this role in Peaches, what do kind of like what's next on the table for you and the writer?
Absolutely. We already actually talked and discussed like more projects. Nothing's been like named or like documented yet, but yeah, like because it's a mutual respect and connection, not only just as men, but as creatives and trust in the vision. 'Cause I remember when we was filming certain stuff, he was like, "Trust me, bro. Just trust me." And I'm like, "All right." I mean, sometimes you just got to go with it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Everything you don't have to question, especially when you got somebody who has a vision, and it's a great vision.
yeah,
So
it
yeah,
is.
I definitely see more, and then we also have more to film for Peaches, so we're not done at
Oh,
all
I know,
with that. So
I
yeah.
know, definitely, you guys. I want if you are watching when you guys watch this video. After you watch this video, go to Amazon Prime,
Hmm.
purchase this series. It's a 3-part series for right now. It's $4.99. And I know y'all got $4.99 because y'all spending $4.99 every day on something. Okay.
On something.
Click that down, buy that $4.99 series, you guys. I promise you, it will be worth your $4.99. I guarantee you it will. It is good. It is definitely something that I am looking forward to the rest of the series because I think that this is something our culture needs to
Hmm.
see. A lot of times we see a lot of films, a lot of series being put out even from Tubi to Amazon, BET, all of that. But a lot of time people are afraid to put certain content out there or certain films are out there because they're afraid of what the response they may
Hmm.
get from the audience. When you guys were filming Peaches, did y'all have even second doubt that Peaches it's gonna be it? It's gonna be one of the top series.
I didn't have a doubt, like especially like when you're around your colleagues and your peers who are, if not better than you, but just as dope as you. Um, it don't even. I can't even say I was like, I don't know what this gonna do. Like I never thought like that. Like anytime I take on any role, I'm always looking at the positive
Oh
because
yeah.
why not? You know what I mean? Like I
Absolutely.
said earlier, we focus on the negative so much that we limit the possibility of all positivity.
Yeah.
So I never really had a thought of if it's gonna do bad. Um, yeah, I didn't have no fear. I just was like, let's go. I'm full fledged. If Flip is who I am, that's who I'm gonna be for the for this picture series, and we gonna bring Flip all the way out.
Oh
And
yeah.
like I said, it was already written, so all I had to do was do the work, and
Yeah.
everybody played their part. And it was
Everybody.
no egos, it was none of that. It was just the love for the craft. Everybody
Yes.
enjoying it, taking the time from whatever they had to do to help film
Yeah.
and bring it forth. Like so, yeah, we didn't have a doubt. And I definitely know Ryan didn't have a doubt because he already done put out, like I said, Atlanta 10.0 and 10.2 already stretches beyond like what some people might even try to put out. He already did it. I mean, when I
Exactly.
watched it, I was like, oh, yo, that's wild. Like,
Exactly.
what made you even come up with this? And he's like,
Exactly.
real
Exactly.
life situations and stories that he's heard and
Exactly.
people, bringing forward. Like, cause man, you'll be surprised at some of the stuff that people have lived through and went through, and that's
No, for
kind of
real.
like, yeah, what he brings. All of his projects are from there. Like when he talked about Peaches, he has an interview out on Facebook and on IG, and you can follow him, Ryan Gibbons. Um, what he talks about, just like, man, I know of Peaches. I know, like, you know what I mean? Because these people are in these real life situations every day that
Yes.
you might come across, and you might not even know that they're dealing with some of the stuff that they're dealing with. So,
Exactly.
yeah, it's, and then it's a flip somewhere out there too. Like we know, you know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Oh my God. It's definitely a flip out there. And not just
Yeah.
there's a flip in every city
Every
of a
every
cop.
city,
You hear me?
every ethnicity. Yes.
Every precinct in the United
Hmm.
States, there's a flip. And that's why when I saw this series, when I saw even the first episode, I was like, man, the writer's so on point because it's like, man, this shit is really going on. Like real talk, real life shit is really going on. And then even I'm gonna give an example to this. Tupac's Brenda's got a baby. I've been seeing, the baby
Hmm.
that's grown now that come out. He's saying that was him. Like the
Right.
Tupac was inspired by by Brenda's story from an article that he read, and he went and made a song about that. And it's coming back the same thing like how
Absolutely.
you said the writer did with Peaches. He know of Peaches, and he poured that
Hmm.
into this series. Man, that shit dope.
That is. That is. And that's the beauty of being an artist or a creative or a director, producer, actor, like musician. Like you can bring these stories to life in a
Yeah.
way where just me talking about it might not reach you the same way when you hear the strings from that guitar, or the keys from the piano behind those words. And then sometimes you can just feel it just through a cappella alone. So it's just like that's the beauty of being that you can bring these stories to life and people can experience it, live through it with you, even though they're not actually having to go through it. They can have empathy and sympathy. It's just crazy.
Absolutely, exactly. Now, this another thing I want to ask, as far as like the filming, the production, because I thought
Hmm.
also production, they were dope. The filming, the everything production wise was dope as fuck as well. When it comes to production wise, because a lot of people don't know this, and again,
Hmm.
because of even experience that I've had, I know that how important production is. How comfortable do you feel when you take up on a role and you know the production crew and you're like, okay, I feel comfortable because I know that this production crew, I know their work, and and or you may look at some production crew, you be like, nah, I done seen they work, I don't know about that. How you with that? Because like even and I've even seen some of Tyler, this last Tyler Perry. thing he did, his camera person wasn't so up to par because it was you could see the moving, so much moving of on it. I can't really explain it, but
Mhm.
you know what I'm talking about. How is it when you're working with the production? You know how I'm gonna put it, like as far as following what they're wanting you to do. How was that in Peaches?
That was it was effortless, really. Um, for one, we didn't have a big crew, and I've been on productions before where it wasn't really a big crew, and you still was able to bring that magic, and that's what we did with Peaches. And Ryan is behind the camera, so it's just like he already had the vision, and then um like I already knew his work, so I was very comfortable like coming to set and this was my first time actually working with him, but I saw his other work, so I wasn't at all concerned about that. Um, and like I said, it was effortless being on set and doing what I was supposed to do and what I love to do. Um, but now I've been on sets before where it's like it's really chaotic and it may be 150 people on set, and you like, man, this is and it's intense, and you got
Yeah,
drama and you got
yeah,
what I mean
yeah,
everything, but it's like, and then sometimes you can be on sets where you can have the crews that's not up to par, like you said, and it shows later in the thing. Um, yeah, so
yeah.
that's
No,
something totally different in itself too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I asked earlier how do you feel with the difference between California and Atlanta, even with production crews, um, and how their work ethics are compared to California. I know there's a difference in that as well.
Mhm.
You feel more comfortable in Atlanta working than California working as an actor?
Uh, I feel, I think I feel about the same. Like, um, the areas that you work in are sometimes you might be close to the hood and everything like that, but none of that really bothers me because I've filmed in these areas before, so it's not, you know, like I said, I really feel like it's about the same. And most times, when you're doing work, especially within our community, most time they're gonna show you love just off the script that it's us. You feel me? So it's no disrespect. It's not us wanting to disrespect like anything the hood politics that they got going on or anything like that, and then them not wanting to interrupt the filming and stuff. Like so, it'd be all love. So I would say it's about the same. Um, for as far as that. Now, other people may have other experiences, right? And that's their experience, so we can't say nothing about it. But I haven't had um I haven't had those problems. So,
That's good. That's good. That's dope. Um, I know we've talked about a lot here in within this we're in 40 something minutes and we've talked about a lot
mhm.
here. I want to go back to Peaches. Um, where did you guys shoot Peaches at? Where did y'all film Peaches? In what section of Atlanta? What part?
Buckhead,
Oh,
Buckhead.
okay. All
hmm
right. Okay.
Yeah, we was all over there.
How long did it take y'all to film?
So with everyone's schedule being very different, um, it was actually spread out longer than it should have been. But again, everybody is busy. Like one of the ladies, when they play Bread, Liliana, she has her and her partner, they have a production company, and they just dropped a movie. Um, they had teamed up with Kodak Black, and they dropped a movie that's on Tubi as well.
Okay.
And so, she was busy with that, and then Todd's busy. Like, so everybody's like And then people have work lives as well. So
Oh yeah,
trying to balance all of that, you
yeah,
know, to
yeah,
film, it is a
yeah.
process in itself. So I think we filmed out like those three in like the course of like a month and a half. But like I said, based on everybody's schedule. So yeah.
Okay. So, let the people know as far as
hmm
when to be looking out for the other series, when to come. When do you anticipate, or you guys haven't started filming? When do you think you guys are going to be start filming the other series?
So for the other episodes, we
Other
haven't started
episodes, I
filming
mean.
yet. Yeah, yeah. We haven't started filming yet. Um, but and I gotta talk to him so we can finish seeing about time frame. But when we do start filming, I'm gonna let y'all know. I come on
Yeah,
live or somewhere. I do a
yeah,
post or something, let y'all
yeah,
know that we back filming, and we know
yeah,
when to expect them those next episodes.
yeah, yeah. That's that definitely because like I said, I'm waiting. I don't watched it a few times, and and the one reason why I like to go back and watch stuff because you know how you be to miss something and you be like, oh man,
hmm
why I didn't I missed that part, So I like to go back and watch stuff, and even with your character, Flip, um, and it's going back into some of the scenes. I like how the production company kind of like blurred out with the scene when you had Peaches up against the car, uh,
hmm
graping her, and how because a lot of time, a lot of production they don't blur out stuff.
Right.
They let it be played
Be
out or
yeah.
whatever. You know, when you guys were doing that scene, and both of y'all were phenomenal with the acting. Everything was just on point. You could feel it, like you could really feel it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about. I like when you can feel the moment, and you could feel that moment of that scene, and it was like a horrific scene. You know what I'm saying? And Bread was trying to like she couldn't really say nothing because she was frightened. You know,
Right.
and it's funny that Bread in it was in the picture as a Peach's friend the way she was because there's always a Bread out there too.
Right.
You know, like
Yes.
each character, like there's somebody out there like them for real. Like there's a Bread out there somewhere, looking out for her girl the same way. Yeah, yeah.
Right. That's
That's
facts.
it, man. Like everything about Peaches to me, it was just over the top, and then some.
Right.
I loved it. I loved it. What else did you want to add as far as to let the people know about Peaches that maybe we didn't hadn't talked about yet?
It's coming to Tubi as well. It'll be on Tubi.
Okay.
Um, right. So we'll make that announcement whenever it actually lands on there.
Your volume went out. Your volume.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear it now.
Let me
Okay.
see. All right.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, so yeah, like I said, we'll make a post or go live to let everybody know whenever it actually does arrive on Tubi. I think it's a couple of other platforms that it's going to be on as well. So that's really it. Just getting ready to film the next episodes whenever we get in communication and see everybody's schedule and time frame. So I'm excited. Just ready
I
to get
know I
to it.
am too. What does just give us a little sneak as to what does episode the next episode look like for?
Um, it looks crazier. It's gonna get more more in depth to some more craziness because you know
Are we
it's
gonna be seeing
gradually
more? What are we? Who we gonna be seeing more of?
all of them flip for sure is off his rocker. Peaches, Bread, all of them. Yeah. So it's getting crazy. It get crazy and crazy every episode to it's like the climax. So it grows. But like you said, I've been having a gang of people like, yo, when is the next episode dropping? We need to see more. Like everybody's like more. Like that's all we keep hearing. Like we was in a group chat and everybody's like, yo, everybody keep asking us when the next one's coming. So we hear
Yeah.
y'all. We got y'all. We ain't gonna
Yeah.
let y'all down.
Yes, definitely need more because I'm again, like I was telling you earlier, I want to know like how did she get to where she was? You know, like where's her mom?
Hmm.
Uh, where's her support system? You know what I'm
System,
saying?
right.
Where are her people? Like, why don't
Hmm.
she have nobody? Why didn't she have anybody, you know, to help with her? And where, you know, who was keeping her son at the time when she was on? Well, I think her mama wasn't she? Or some I forgot who had her son.
Hmm.
They didn't say who had her son. Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
It's a lot to dive into. Like, you know
definitely
what
a
I
lot,
mean?
lot to dive into and
Yeah.
and flip. Flip, I just man, I can't even stress it. I'm just excited. I can't express enough how excited I am, and it's always glad to have you on here because we have to be catching up on different stuff. And it's
I
some
know.
things I be forgetting to ask you until I get off, and I be like, damn, I forgot to
Dang,
damn.
right.
Like shit, I'm trying to think of everything else. I had jotted down a few questions. Let me go over and let me see, make sure I ain't missed nothing.
Okay.
Okay, I do. What do you have coming up for us? What do you have in store for us outside? Do you have anything else coming up outside of Peaches that you looking, you know,
Uh,
maybe looking forward to?
outside of Peaches right now, just auditioning. Like I've been auditioning for more projects. So really nothing for as that. Just auditioning, throwing them away, and expecting whatever comes from it. You know what I mean? Because if you get too attached to it, then it drains your energy. Like
Yeah.
when you have to do a lot of auditions. Sometimes you're gonna get the call back, sometimes you won't, sometimes you're gonna book it, most times you don't. But that's a part of the process. So
Yeah. Yeah.
um so other than that, it's more so of, you know, coming up with stuff to do and with different individuals and other creatives as well, like just putting content out or, you know, maybe doing my own thing. Like I've been thinking about stuff. I haven't put a I haven't matched the gas on anything in particular. So no, just chilling, just really ready to get back to filming Peaches.
Oh
Get
yeah.
get Flip all the way in. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. And I forgot to mention too and tell the people, see, when you guys moved to, let me go back a little bit before we get here. When you guys
Uh-huh.
moved to California, you guys started your family and y'all brought a new addition into the family, your daughter.
Yeah.
And when you guys moved to Atlanta, you guys brought another new addition to the family. How was that? So y'all
Mhm.
have one daughter born in California. Was she born in Atlanta? She was born here in Dallas.
Uh, no,
The
she was
new
born in
baby.
the new baby. She was born in out here in Georgia, and then
Okay,
Genesis
so
was born in LA
in LA, Jens was born in LA. So how is now you're in daddy mode? Now you got to
all the time.
juggle the when I say you and Colette both like this is why I love y'all so much. Y'all juggling everyday life and then still trying to be able to raise two beautiful daughters. Like, how
Hmm.
is that balancing the life with the two new beautiful daughters added to the addition of the family?
That so it is fun and stressful and learn a learning experience every day, right? Because I ain't never been parents before, so it's definitely I know for me, patience. I've been having to work on patience because they're so precious and innocent. So the last thing I want to do is add more trauma to their little lives.
Yeah.
So just it's it's uh it's work. It's definitely work to balance parenthood and your career as well because there's so many ups and downs in both, and you have to find a balance in everything for real. Like um as mommy and daddy, as husband and wife, and then as actor and actress or artist and creative, like you have to balance all of those things every day.
Yeah.
Every day it's like you have to
Yeah.
do the work to balance it.
Oh
So
yeah. Definitely. And I know that it's a lot of times, even when you guys are trying to audition, and then you got the kids, you got to try to get them quiet down and settled in before you guys can even audition. Like I can just
absolutely.
only imagine.
We had to do it yesterday.
I can
We
only
put them down, for a nap, and then both of us fell asleep. So she had to wake me up. Then we got up, um, did the audition while my youngest was asleep because she'll wake up and then I hear her right now. She crying right now. Um, but yeah, she woke up. It wasn't gonna be no auditions, but she just gonna come down there and wreak havoc.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's dope
yeah,
though. That's dope. I'm happy for both of you all. I look forward.
thank you.
This. I know this is not the last interview. There will be more to come. When you drop the next episode for Peaches, we're gonna come back. So I'm letting
Oh yeah,
everybody
oh
know
yeah.
that watch the video. We will be back as the
Hmm.
series progresses and as the series go on. We will be coming back and we will be airing it and discussing it. And before we leave, let the people know how they can follow you, reach you um, on all social media platforms.
Yes, so on Facebook, Donald Wayne Brown Jr. On Instagram is the real Donald Wayne Brown Jr. And on TikTok is I think it's DB Takeover. So yeah,
DWB.
I'll be on DWB Takeover. See, look, I don't even know my own
Yeah, DWB
username on TikTok.
underscore takeover, y'all.
Yeah,
I
appreciate
got
you.
you. I got you. I got you. I got you. This is my son from another mother.
Absolutely.
Donna, who we call him Bone. Okay, we call
Yeah,
him Bone. Him and my son are just they like the best of friends, like brothers. Like when I say
absolutely.
my son always, always, always speak highly, highly of Donna all the time of you. Like man, and I love the relationship y'all have also. And so yeah, I just want everybody to know we definitely gonna have you back. I
Absolutely.
enjoyed you on the show today, as always. It was a pleasure
Thank you.
again,
Thank you.
once again. I look forward to more of Peaches and everything else that you have in store, and also your beautiful wife Colette when she whatever series that she get ready to start in. You let me know. We will bring her back
Absolutely.
as well, and we will be discussing it with her also. We definitely gonna keep you guys in the limelight. Okay.
Absolutely. I appreciate it.
So yeah, again, I appreciate you coming, and we're gonna end this live. I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down while I close out this video. And again, thank you, love you for coming on the show, and I will see you guys next time.
Thank you. Love you too.
Absolutely. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, you guys, that will conclude the CyntSaidIt podcast show and this exclusive interview with my special guest. He's wasn't like I say, is not a stranger, Mr. Donald Wayne Brown Jr., co-star of the new series Peaches, out on Amazon Prime right now. As soon as you stop watching this video, head over to Amazon Prime. Go ahead into your search bar, type in Peaches, it may already come up into your recommended. It depends on what type of content you watch. It may already be in your lineup. You go ahead and you watch Peaches, come back and drop in the comments and let us know what you think about Peaches. And in the meantime, I want to thank all my subscribers again. You guys, I appreciate the love. And thanks again for joining the channel. My members, I see y'all. And I will be bringing more content. I'm in a moving process myself. I will be moving next Friday. Once I get settled, there will be more videos to come as well. So until then, you guys, I appreciate all the love again and appreciate my special guest for coming on. And thank you guys for joining the CyntSaidIt podcast show. And I'm out.